There's been a few updates since we got the latest DLC. Let's talk about it. Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So we did get an update on May 30th, 2025 for game update 157. So basically there's been some performance improvement. So when interacting with the new conversation system play session should no longer crash. If you guys remember when I tried to make my live stream on the day that we did get the DLC, sadly I kept on crashing and crashing. Basically pretty much every time I would try to talk to an NPC, the game would crash on PlayStation 5. But here it seems that it is supposed to be fixed. I did not crash just yet while talking to an NPC, although I did crash once or twice. There's even Shadow Lady when we played yesterday, who also crashed while we played. So there still seems to be crashes, but it doesn't seem to crash as much as it did. Because before, pretty much as soon as you would talk to an NPC, you would end up crashing. There's also a fix for the Owen tactical support, so the effects on Raging Knight buff displays properly. It was an issue we had already on the test server. Basically, we did not get the effects for the Raging Knight buff, but we were told that there was a fix coming up, and here we are. For the gear, the emblem slots were added to the Fearful Day male chest style, and also the emblem slot on the Fearful Day Reborn helmet are fixed on the male athletic body type. If you saw my video where I did show the style, the emblem on the headpiece was upside down. It would seem that now they have fixed it. And for the cinematics, the Fearful Day cinematic no longer fade to black early. So that was for the game update for May 30th. But there's also been an update earlier today, a server update for May 31st, 2025. So these updates are for Chapter 2 Fearful Day. So first, there's an update for the gear. So once unlocked, players can now unlock the normal or enhanced Absolute Dark Knight gear suit on secondary characters using replay badges. So we were told some time ago that we might see some Absolute DC Universe Online content in the game, and it would seem that this will be our first Absolute DC content, the Absolute Dark Knight gear. Now we don't know exactly where the gear is coming from. I assume it's coming from an upcoming time capsule. I even mentioned, I think it was on Friday, where I mentioned that we're pretty much overdue for a new time capsule at this point. I thought we might get it at the same time as we did get the DLC. Obviously, that did not happen, but it would seem that we will get a new time capsule soon, assuming that the style does come from an upcoming time capsule, of course. Now, we did not get news about an upcoming time capsule just yet. I thought we might get some more information about that this weekend. I guess we're gonna have to wait until Tuesday, like everyone else, to get information about it. And also, the players that skip the narrative missions on their alts will receive the missive from Carol Ferris that will start the Fragile Guardian Gear mission for the OP items. If they do not receive the Carol Ferris mission, they can buy the missive off the vendor for free. It is something that we mentioned also on Friday. Basically, when you do skip the introductory mission, you no longer can purchase the Omnipotence gear because you need, there's a reward that you get after the introduction mission, and you need that reward to be able to purchase the OP gear. It would seem that if you do not get that reward from Carol Ferris for whatever reasons, you will be able to buy it from the vendor for free. And on Open World Mogo, they fixed the misspelling of Dexter in the episode vendor's subtitles. For Mogo's parkour walk-in solo, Hal Jordan and Lucia Cavalera no longer disappear if rallied by a player. Also, Hal Jordan and Lucia Cavalera no longer have a rally icon after reviving. For the Fearful Day Protecting Mogo alert, that seems to be the same thing, and also the same thing for the raid. Full disclosure, I did not encounter those issues, so I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about. For the on-duty quick play menu, Fearful Day now includes a description of the content. For the adaptive augments, Source Conduit Sector Protector, they fixed the bug with the buff not applying correctly. For the loot, they fixed an issue with combat trading requirements not applying to crafting consumable recipes. And there's also something for the Chapter 1 Day of Reckoning. They've updated the icon for the Casnia feeds. And it would seem that the EU PSN PC Worlds will receive the update with restart on June 1st, 2025. So there we go, guys. So here we have a whole bunch of fixes for the new DLC. And in a roundabout ways, they are pretty much announcing that we will get an absolute Dark Knight style added to the game. So if I was a betting man, I would bet that we are going to get an absolute time capsule next Tuesday with an absolute Batman style included in the time capsule. At this point, you guys know as much as I do. So sadly, we will have to wait until next Tuesday to find out if we are going to get a new time capsule. If not, we will have to wait a little bit longer.